My name is Susan Vanpetten. I live at 400 Southwest Market. And as to questions about rental, everybody looks on Craigslist. That's where they advertise. My favorite was the rental on Mission, which is just across from, it's on the west side of Jefferson. And they said, stagger home from downtown Lee Summit in this, 2-3 bedroom house. It's not what I want our city to be known for. Okay, the issue is not whether they're market rate apartments. The issue is that they are apartments at all. How many times has the city council heard market conditions have changed? We were going to get a world-class Summit Fair, and then market condition changed, and some of the businesses that you had put on a list of what you didn't want became the major tenants because market condition changed. New Longview, the first time it came through, they were going to have wine, cooling, refrigerators, and Mercedes-Benz in the parking lot. Again, market condition changed, the density went up, and the cost of the rent of the apartments went down. And I'm not saying that's bad, but I don't want the businessmen to think that it's going to be upper middle class from now to time in memoriam that can afford the stores that Lee Summit downtown I would like for them to have, that they don't. Now I have some questions about the whole procedure. We had a gentleman here who was in violation of city ordinances, and he received a letter. But we have a project that meets very few of the ordinance requirements that's being rushed through. Deadlines weren't met. This project was published on March the 25th, but if you look at your drawings, they weren't submitted to the city for review until April the 1st. I have the greatest sympathy for city staff and what they were able to accomplish in the time they had to review it and get the information out to the Planning Commission and the City Council. But they qualified their report by saying the building materials meet the design standards. They didn't go into a whole lot more than that. The zone that they have selected, the PMIC zone, in the zoning ordinance requires 5 acres. This is not even 40% of that. And says unless a smaller area is approved due to special and unusual circumstances. And I've yet to hear what those are, except that that's all the land that's being sold at this point in time. Conceptual plans are allowed for larger acreages or multiple uses. That's in your zoning ordinance, and they're there to provide a framework for phasing. There's only one use, multifamily residential, and there's only one phase. They're going to build it. Additionally, the density and the height has to be or is to be put in the approving zoning ordinance. And I don't know what density we're looking at. Are we looking at 92 units an acre, which is 125? Are we looking at 96.5 units an acre, which is 130 units an acre, which is the information I got out of their application to you further down? But it needs to be in the approval ordinance, which you also have on the agenda tonight. So they are really trying to rush through a proposal without everybody having an opportunity to make sure we're on the same page. Thank you.